for YouTube, all of the celebrities who are not eating in the industry are now coming over to YouTube, and the YouTubers that was getting hundreds of thousands of views every day, somebody behind the scene is turning the volume down on your views and dying your channels out and elevating other channels. So you got dudes like Shay Shay that'll come on YouTube, and he's bringing celebrity power with his switching status. You know, he walked like both of his hips is broke, and he's bringing that kind of power. The door, and YouTubers that was eating is not eating as much. Y'all better pay attention to your circle, or rather, a long time ago. It's your store, it's your brain. Some of you get up here to hate. Others, like us, we get up here and we go for the bag. Now, being that they taking TikTok away, you got people that lives depend on this. Their lives depend on this. They actually making six figures and better. I know, you're in your feelings. You went to school, you went to college, and you still didn't amount to what you wanted to be in life. And then you got somebody that just get on this camera just like me. Make a video, all up on the TV screen, all up on your phone, and voila. 10-minute video, 5-minute video, 60-second video. Some of these people are making millions of dollars. Some are making six figures. Some are making enough to get by. But they don't gotta punch the clock, and they still can be home with their children. So now everybody that's been eating off of TikTok gotta figure out how to feed.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and I don't know if y'all heard what this man said, but I definitely did. Okay, social media
with illegal border jumpers, and these border jumpers are getting grants and businesses and gun license and allowed to join the army and allowed to join the police. The bottom line to it is, this is what you're competing with. So now they're eliminating the jobs that you worked hard for, or rather the career that you worked hard on, being independent on these platforms. They're getting rid of these platforms. The future of America is starting to look dark. I told y'all 7 years ago New York was about to turn into Gotham City. I remember when we used to sit up there and say, the military will be patrolling America instead of going to war overseas. Now we got the military on the trains of New York City.
Okay, social media for some people is not something as just an outlet or something where you just go for downtime to watch videos. For some, it's a lifestyle and a living. Now, what kills me is the people that come on social media, right? And they get monetized, and they come and they use these platforms for, how can I say, things that can be saved for something else. Because I don't know if you know, YouTube is a business. This is a business. Once you get monetized on YouTube, you are running your own business. And some people really don't take YouTube as serious as they should. It is also very beneficial to those that are able and given the opportunity to be able to make a living throughout this outlet. Now, through this outlet, let me say it that way. There's a lot of people that get on here. There's two different types of people. There's the ones that hate and say, oh, y'all just, you know, the kind of people that's mad that they got a 9-to-5 and that's the way that they gotta live. So they hate on the fact that we makes the vids. Like, because we could come up here and make a 20-minute video, 15-minute video, 10-minute video, and basically make an income more than a person that went to a job to work for someone else for 9-to-5, where we get to sit at home with our kids and still be relative. Because, you know, it's funny that people will put harder work in for someone else than they will put in for themselves. These people that's getting paid millions of dollars on these social media platforms. I don't know if you know that or not. There's two different sides of YouTube. There's the YouTube video makers and there's the YouTube video watchers. Now, those that are watching videos would never see from the extent of people that is making the videos. Now, when I was talking about there's two type of peoples and I named the hating people first, there's also a second type of people also. All right. Those are the people that are monetized, do have a platform, and get up here and be like, oh, I don't really care about that shit. It ain't really worth this and it ain't that's a lie. And you must not be making that much money to be saying that, because you will never hear Tay say that. Because I'm going to just be honest. My first YouTube check was $167. Now, I'm going to just be honest. Some people probably and possibly have made more than that as their first. I said that was my first YouTube check, right? Now, there's been times when I've made almost $1,000 off of one video. One. I've got to a place on YouTube where there can be points in times where I don't even have to make a video if I choose to, because my content speaks for me even when I'm not speaking. I am making money when I am sleeping. Now, everybody's circumstances is different. Consistency is always going to be everything. So some people don't take things as serious as others because they're not getting what the other people are getting out of it. So when you got a person that's going to, you could have went to school, you could have went to college, you could have got knowledge, and you could have did all of that. But the fact still remains that there's someone up here on this platform that could have done none of that and make at least the minimum $50,000 almost a day. No, I didn't say a week. I didn't say every 2 weeks. I didn't say every 3 weeks. Nor did I say every month. Some people is making up to $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 a day. So their monthly income, woo. I've gotten some incomes on YouTube that I wouldn't even expect. So yes, I'm going to put my all into it. Now, the thing that makes me mad with that, right, on to a certain extent, just like this man said, right, Hassan, he's speaking facts with that. It's kind of crazy that now all the stars is trying to flood YouTube, because what it is that they do is not making the money that it used to. And now that they're choosing to shut down TikTok, there's definitely going to be a flock of newcomers on this platform, which is going to cause for changes. So as easy as it was, might not be as easy as it's still going to be. So you definitely going to have to put the work in, baby. Nothing comes easy. So when you got people up here because they're not possibly making as much money as others, so they saying, oh yeah, I don't really care about that shit. If you go down my file and look at my content, all you're going to see is green dollar signs, baby. Now, some people getting yellow and some people getting red. So that means that they are not getting properly fed. But if you do what you're supposed to do, then it will definitely work for you. So you can't knock another person's hustle, because that's not something that you choose to do. And the one for me be the people in the comments telling you how to do your job when they watching you. You here because you watching me. Now, I never got a problem if a person is giving advice and it can be useful. But if it was so useful and you was able to give it to me, why you didn't use it for yourself, baby? Let me see you make it work, and then we gonna go from there. You cannot give me advice on something you have not done. So please do not share. Don't tell me what I need to do when you ain't do it. Can't do it, won't do it, and it hasn't worked for you. Everybody got a get rich quick scheme some type of way. They can advise you, but why is that not what they doing for themselves? If that was the case, please stay in your place and I will stay in mine. Now back to the content creators themselves, right? This is a business. I will go back to that. So when you come in and you showing the factors of how much you don't care about something, that just goes to show that's why you're not worthy of nothing of your own. If I'm given the opportunity to run something that's mine, why would I not run it to the best of my ability? I am also building something where I can hire other people and also have them work for me, which is putting them in place to do something for themselves. Instead of people coming together, they always worried about pocket watching, paper watching, watching. Instead of coming together and making shit better. If a lot of the content creators took things a lot differently, because some people be faking it to make it. You know, we got those out there too. Faking it to make it, looking like a little piece of doodle because they ain't got shit really going on. And I'd rather come up here as myself so you could accept me for who I am, and we can go from there on an equal, rather than you thinking that you getting some shit that you really not. By far. Now, when I come here, I'm going to be myself. If I decide to wake up and it's the morning and y'all catch me right after, and I'm not gonna come up here and put no makeup on to sit on this conversational piece, because this is a conversational piece. This is an open outlet to conversate with people and put your piece out there. Now, if you choose to use it for something differently, that is on you. But this is what that is. So if I'm going to come and I'm going to be telling you about me, wouldn't you want to be getting the real me? I would think so. I could relate to something that's going to be itself versus something that's trying to be something else. You know, like all these bitches that come up here and they got filters on, wigs on, makeup on, and the whole shadig. Now, to each their own. I'm not knocking those that choose to do that. But that means to tell me that you have to put on a costume to even be able to entertain people, because otherwise you would not be comfortable with yourself. You know how many people get up here and you will never see them without a filter? Why? If you happy with who you are, why you gotta cover up who you is? And the costume is a covering, baby. Period. So, only thing I came up here to say is you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of Tay. Prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. I can't definitely make no promises, but your girl definitely going to be trying to drop 3 videos a day. And they're not going to be about the same thing. They're going to be about different things. It could be about, what's going on in Florida. It could be about me and the kids. It could be about Robert being free, being that seems to still be a thing. But overall, you're going to get content creating, and you're going to get and receive consistency. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know how that go. Friend, hit the button. Hit the subscribe button, friend. Why is you playing with it? Anyway, if you choose to and you would like to donate to the channel to keep hope alive, my Cash App will be somewhere on the screen or in the description. This has been your girl, Tay. And you know you're going to get you some tea. And your girl is out.